Good job, Joe. You clapped. Good job. What's the day?
We've been out of commission for a little bit, but today is July 24th.
Yep.
2021.
Good job, Joe.
Stamped with a date.
Are you all right?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
We haven't done this in a while.
Glad to be back. Yeah, so we forgot how to say the date and hello. Yep. Jesus.
Let me get to that. Hello. You're listening to the Dicks in Your Life podcast. I'm Joe. It's my boy, Eugene, Mr. Dix. Eugene, how's it going, buddy?
I don't want to hear my name anymore for the rest of the show.
It's on the sign.
It's not Eugene. You keep saying it. You're such a fucking weirdo.
You want me to call you Gino?
Joseph. I know, whatever you want, Joe. Go ride your skateboard into traffic.
I'd rather not.
Yeah, okay. So, good job saying hello. How's your Celsius, you weirdo?
It's actually really good. I went with the sparkling orange flavor.
Okay.
Not my favorite. I prefer the...
Stop it. Okay, so good. He doesn't prefer
guava.
it. Nobody... Okay. So, yeah, welcome back. Joe's excited. I'm excited. Joe painted the wall wrong.
I didn't paint it wrong. I just not far out enough, obviously.
So, not right. Bang.
I'm pretty sure you told me, like, yeah, that should be wide enough.
Joe, I said twice it wasn't. Boom.
I don't think
roasted.
you did say that.
I also said don't go to that place for your haircuts anymore if you don't want to get hit on by people that want to have sex with Brad Pitt. Boom. Roasted. Oh, man. I said stop drinking Celsius because it makes you look kind of like a weirdo. Boom. Roasted.
All right. Well, thank you, Mumford & Sons.
No.
Boom.
Michael Scott.
Roasted.
No.
With the hat.
No. Nope. I take it back. I take everything back.
Speaking of Michael Scott, did you see that thing recently where HBO paid James Gandolfini $3 million to not play Michael Scott
See,
in The
this
Office?
is my thing about stories like that. You know why I don't care? He's dead. So it really doesn't, it's not even funny anymore because I can't be like, oh man, James Gandolfini, look at him. He's dead. Look at him. He's dead.
Well, he also got, I'm sure he and his family enjoyed that money.
He's
like, look at all this money I have not to play someone.
I know.
Typically, they pay me this to play someone.
See, it'd be funny if he could do that though, but he can't because he's dead.
Maybe he did at the time.
Yeah, he was like, oh, fucking.
The Office came out a while ago, so.
Yeah, it finished. Like, he was still alive.
Yeah. So, I'm saying that's pretty crazy.
That's a dumb story.
$3 million.
Why do we have to hear about it, though? Well, who cares? What changed in your life? Other than you know that James Gandolfini had more money on top of money he already had.
I did also consider, I was like, what would James Gandolfini be like playing Michael Scott? I just instantly imagined that being
I didn't even get a chance to imagine that because in my head I was like, oh yeah, he's dead. He's dead.
Well, stop thinking of him as being dead. He was a person at one time, Eugene.
I know that, but he's now not.
So just because someone's dead, you're like, well,
I don't picture Abraham Lincoln doing any spots on The Office because he's dead.
You never like just picture him?
No, I'm
you
not.
Never envision him doing the Gettysburg Address, or is it the Gettysburg Address?
Yeah, but that's something I know he did. I would never picture Abraham Lincoln on set at Dunder Mifflin Scranton. I can't imagine him squeezed in between fucking like Stanley and fucking that dumb bitch Phyllis.
You know Phyllis?
Phyllis is a naggy little shit.
She is.
And she's so shisty. She's a shit talk, dude. She stirs the pot. She's a pot stirrer.
Who's Bob Vance? You have a lot to learn, little lady.
Yeah, she's a dumb bitch. Nobody cares about your fat fucking loopy-eyed husband. Phyllis. I love Phyllis in moments, like when she like straight up like hoses like fucking like Angela. She's fucking bitch. She's been fucking Dwight. Everybody's like, oh man, and Dwight stands up with his like nunchucks ready to battle. Yeah, but like, Phyllis is like one of my, because like I feel like every other episode I see her just getting real cunty. Like when she wears that same
large
like
white lady, like
her and like she wore that fucking like she wore that same outfit Pam wore, and she's like telling her she like looks like a hoe. And I'm like, dude, Phyllis, you're fucking a fat slob. Like all those times where Michael's like, you were beautiful back in high school. Don't lie, Michael.
They used to call her Easy Rider.
Yo, and then she just straight shits out. She's like, yeah, we thought you were gay in high school, Michael. Oh my god.
We should just do an Office podcast.
Yeah, cool, Joe. Let's talk about Phyllis some more.
Dicks in your office. No. Didn't land. All right, we won't do it.
No, we're not. Yeah, that's bad. That's bad. I also like when Ricky Gervais is on that elevator for that one episode.
Yeah.
He's like, oh yeah, you funny? And he's like, yeah, I think I'm pretty funny. Fucking the two of those dumbasses. David Brent, how you doing? Or when remember they're interviewing for like to replace Michael, and he's got the video interview. He's like, you want somebody who's gonna come in, change everybody's lives, everything's gonna get better, throw some mean words around. Not for me, baby. Ricky Gervais.
I don't remember that. I mean, I remember him being on. I don't remember that specifically, but
Yeah.
because that was like towards the later seasons, I watched it all, but I never went back and rewatched it. So
I think you're a fucking fool.
seasons 1 through 4, I rewatched religiously as a teenager. But
That's just dumb though, because
5 through
they
9?
kept making shows.
What do you mean?
So you rewatched seasons 1 through 4, even though they were continuing to make new programs.
But I still watch seasons 5 through 9. I'm just saying, like I've watched seasons 1 through 4 probably like 3 or 4 times.
I know. So you just stop.
I stopped rewatching seasons 5 through 9. I watched it all the way through. I know what happens.
I know, but then you went back and you watched 1 through 4 again, but you were like, yeah, not all that other shit.
Yeah, because after that, I'm just kind of like, all right, I already know what happens.
You knew what happened in the first through 4.
But they're so much more enjoyable. 5 through 9 was good just to continue to see what happens with everybody. There were some good episodes in there, but the show definitely wasn't as good as.
Are you kidding me?
The first 4 seasons,
dude.
There's definitely bits of gold.
Dude, smoking is gonna save lives today. Is in seasons
I know
5 through 9.
There's plenty of good episodes.
That shit is incredible.
But overall, seasons
we've
1 through
already
4
tried that way.
just great.
Go back. Dude, Kevin is just fucking straight up mowing people over, freaking out. Gotta get out of that fucking office building. It's hot. It's hot. Yes, because we've already tried that door. Dude.
Don't get me wrong. The show overall is great, but if I had to watch like it over again, I would definitely.
I get it. You said that. 4. Shut the fuck up. You repetitive motherfucker.
Maybe season 5. Season 5 was okay.
I want to beat the crap out of you.
Season
right
5 is when it definitely changed.
I want to jujitsu you.
That's not. We don't do that. We don't just fucking. Like, all right, guys. Today we're gonna learn jujitsu. It's like yeah, we do that every day.
I'm telling you, I'm gonna Google jujitsu and I'm gonna come over there and just jujitsu move you so bad.
What's super annoying is like, because I'm still like the newest one in class. The professor is constantly just like, stop. No, Joe, don't do that. Why would you do that? He's gonna break your arm. Listen,
maybe you should listen.
You gotta do, Joe.
You should listen better.
You can't put all your fingers in his sleeve like that. You're gonna break your fingers.
Yo.
It's gonna be, and he's super Brazilian, so he has like a huge
Dude,
Brazilian accent.
this guy just is so afraid.
Because listen, if you break one finger, it's like break them all. You're gonna break all your fingers, and I'm like,
yo, I'm not gonna lie. This guy is so afraid of a lawsuit with you. It's not even funny. He's like, dude, this white guy is trying to get himself hurt. Like, look at him.
Only white guy in class.
Look at him rolling over onto that one arm with all of his weight and the other body on one arm.
Well, no,
Joe, you're gonna break.
Like, some guy was trying to get me in an arm bar, and I was stupid, and I was like, no, you're not gonna fucking get me. So I just fucking like locked it up. And he was pretty much like, well, if he does get it, that fucking momentum is just gonna fucking like
break your
He's
arm.
like, you need to tap out, and I was like, no, I can do it. I can get out.
No, you can't. You lost. So this guy is like trying to save your life every day. Joe, that's your leg. It's gonna go. It's gonna go. Stop doing
Professor,
that.
I got it.
You're not a hero.
I'm gonna flex and bust out of this.
You're gonna be like, I can't even remember what movie it was, but they have this guy's like, no, oh no, and fucking Ricky Bobby. Mm-hmm. Remember, he's like, all you have to do is say you're not the best. Okay, and I will let you go. If you refuse, I will have to break your arm.
Oh, yeah.
And he's like, go ahead, Pepe Le Pew. I ain't going to do nothing. I ain't going to say nothing like that. And he's like, are you sure? This doesn't make sense. No, go. Break it. Go ahead. Crepes, craps. I don't care. I don't like any of them, little pancakes. And fucking just snaps his arm. He's like, oh, he did it.
He broke it. I didn't think he was going to do it.
He did it. Oh, he's French. Oh, it hurts. He gets up and he's like, and I remember when they're all over him, he's like, really, it's not even that big a compromise, Ricky. They are just small pancakes. It's really good. He's like, they are really good, aren't they? He's like, no, I can't.
The little crepes with the strawberries?
I can't do it. I can't do it. I won't. Go ahead, Frenchie. Break it. Oh, man. You leave me no.
Such a great
You leave me no choice, Mr. Bobby. He just fucking snaps his arm. Yo, I still think it's crazy. The kid, one of Will Ferrell's kids in that committed suicide.
Wait, what?
One of the kids that plays his sons, like Walker in Texas Ranger.
Yeah, one of those. First of all, one of those was his actual kid.
No. I'm just saying those were his kids in the movie.
Right.
Yeah, one of those kids, one of the actors that committed suicide.
I thought it was one of them was Will Ferrell's kid in real life, and they also committed suicide. I was like, damn.
Yeah, he's like.
I mean, not that it's any less sad that this random actor.
Can you imagine, like, right before he jumped off, he was like, I'm all jacked up. I'm
too jacked up.
Yeah, I'm going to come at you like a spider monkey.
He's like, I was throwing Grandpa Chip's war medals off the bridge and myself.
Oh, my God. We're ruthless. He's dead, though.
Yeah, that's kind of fucked up.
No, it's a real person that's dead.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
R.I.P.
I think it's Walker.
Not Texas Ranger.
I feel like,
dude, that movie's so great. It's on Netflix again.
No, this is so out of taste now. It's so out of taste. That person's dead. Did you see him look down? Like a poker tell. That was it. Oh, shit, he is. He's dead.
I don't know how to react.
He's really dead.
But,
a lot of people die. It stinks.
It happens every day.
We're sad, but at least he got to do something fun like that.
He got to be in a movie. Like, pretty much every line that he had in that movie was fucking...
I'll talk to you how I want, Grandpa Chip.
I'm gonna scissor kick you in the back of the head.
Yo, that shit is ruthless.
What's the...
They gotta respect their elders. You know what they do? They show respect when they should. And he fucking gets up. You're so hot right now. Oh my god! And he fucking like Cal gets up. He's like, "I'll hold your hair."
I forgot.
Yeah, dude, it's terrible. It's terrible fucking shit. I love he's like sitting there. I just want to thank all our sponsors from Powerade with their new Blue Mountain Blast, Taco Bell. Whew. He's fucking. It's like, oh my god.
I remember being like younger, seeing that movie and being like, "That's like the ultimate feast."
Dude,
like Taco Bell, Pizza Hut, KFC.
They weren't fucking around, dude. It's just Mountain Dew and Powerade across the table.
Yeah, dude. I was like,
that was every sleepover dream you ever had.
I said to my dad, like, "Dad, why don't we do that?"
Well, because you don't want diabetes tomorrow.
It's a great movie.
No, it is because we shake and then bake, and it's like, dude, these two retards. How did this happen?
Dude, John C. Reilly is such an underrated actor, dude.
I don't think he's underrated. I think people that are smart know that he's fucking phenomenal.
True, yeah. If you know John C. Reilly, like, then you know.
Yo, dude, fucking just fuck all the shit that we think you know about John C. Reilly. Just straight immediately go to Gangs of New York.
I forgot he was in Gangs of New York.
Yeah, dude, he's a banging ass Irishman. Then he turns into a cop.
Mm-hmm. He's been in a lot of good movies. He was in Magnolia with Tom Cruise. Plays a cop. Loses his gun.
Yeah, I've never
dating
seen
some
that.
drug addict.
I've never seen that.
It's weird.
Good.
It's a.
I don't like you.
What's his name? Paul Thomas Anderson. Movie,
stop doing that. Stop doing that, Paul Thomas Anderson.
You ever seen any Paul Thomas Anderson movies?
I probably have, but I don't know.
Boogie Nights?
Yes. Well, actually, sadly enough, I've never seen Boogie Nights.
I haven't either. It's on Netflix.
So what are you doing then? I fucking hate you. You ever seen this movie that I've never seen? Because I want some advice on whether to watch it or not.
No, but I have seen with some of his other movies, like The Master with Joaquin Phoenix and Philip Seymour Hoffman. That's a weird fucking movie.
Why do you have to do your own fun shit on names?
What?
Joaquin? Are you here? Not Joaquin, like Joaquin.
Joaquin Phoenix.
It's not his name. If you met him, first of all, he'd want to know why you're describing him as a fucking
I don't think I'd want to meet him. I feel like
a tool to cook Asian food.
He'd probably be
his name ain't Walken.
I feel like if I did meet him, I was like, hey, Hoken, whatever the fuck.
Yeah, no, it's easy. It's Joaquin.
It's Joaquin? Joaquin Phoenix?
Why do you have to say it like that? Why do you have to add twang?
I don't know.
You add something to it. Well, originally it was Walken. It was Joaquin Phoenix.
Joaquin Phoenix.
Yo. Right. Yeah, now you're making him sound extra Native American. He's Joaquin Phoenix.
I feel like if I ever do meet him, I can't say him by his name. It's like, you. Hey, you.
No, just fucking say Joker and see how he reacts.
Yeah, fucking probably like slit my throat.
What's his name?
I'd be afraid to meet him in real life. He seems like a really
intense
a strange
guy?
dude. Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's how you can act like that because you're a strange dude.
Yeah.
What the fuck's his real name?
In real life?
It's Arthur. It's Arthur something.
And the Joker?
Well, yeah, I mean
Arthur Lang?
the Joker does have a real name, and it's not just because that movie. Before he did too. The comic books there's stories about him.
Isn't it
before.
Arthur Lang?
I can't remember that's his last name.
If you know, comment below.
No, Lang is fucking Ant-Man, dipshit.
Cassie Lang. Yeah, okay. Well, I mean, they can't have the same name. It's
Shut the fuck up. No, they can't, Joe. Get on your phone. Google it up. Google. Quick.
Why isn't Jacob doing this?
Jacob's busy.
I'm going to beat you to it. Well, don't be on the internet.
Okay. Well, what do you want him to do, Joe? Billionaire Space Race. I forgot about that stupid shit.
Jack Napier. Just too much fucking reading.
Okay, Justin, let's talk about Billionaire Space Dicks. Let's go.
You got this.
Who do you think's cool? I don't have this fucking by myself. I don't give a fuck about these. Who do you want to win the space race? Like, who do you want to be better?
I want them all to blow up.
I wouldn't mind if Richard Branson got his old ass up there, and then like.
I guess of all of them,
then,
Richard
like,
Branson. No, actually, I do like Elon, but like.
I think Elon Musk is a pretentious fuck.
A little bit, but.
I think he at times he makes me feel like I would like Steve Jobs better.
Arthur Fleck.
There you go.
But anyway, yeah.
You're a fucking piece of shit.
Thank you. No, I would like to see Elon Musk do it, but also I would rather just see none of them fucking go to space, and like also at the same time, like we got a lot of shit going down here. Could probably like fix an issue or two on the planet you live on instead of being like, no, we're going to fucking Mars. It's the only way.
They're not going anywhere. They literally just barely went nowhere.
Yeah, he went fucking like, and the big thing was he went like 10 miles above Richard Branson. And he's like, haha, I'm fucking big dick Jeff Bezos. Did you see the video of him when they were interviewing him laughing and he sounded like a fucking like...
Yeah.
I just don't fucking like Jeff Bezos.
He doesn't even sound like a villain. He sounds like a crazy person.
He does sound like a crazy person.
With his cowboy hat.
Yeah.
Where the fuck's he from? Like Connecticut?
I think like Washington.
Yeah, he's not... He's a fucking hack.
I just don't like him. Richard Branson's a cool dude because he's at least like, I don't know, he's a likable guy.
I feel like he's like an old hippie that just got money.
He got money for like...
He's got islands and shit.
I mean, but how does he still have money? Like, I thought his big thing was like Virgin Atlantic, but like...
Virgin is his company. They do everything.
They do? I thought they just did like...
They do everything. Phones, remember Virgin Mobile?
Yeah, I remember like it was a big deal when they
was...
first started doing the ringtones.
Yeah.
I was like, how do I do that? And my friend's like, you're poor and have the little brick one from Walmart. You can't. And I was like, oh.
Dude, Virgin Mobile was the business. I had my my monthly paid for card, and it would give you 5 free ringtones. I was popping off. I was like, oh my God, dude.
Am I gonna get Soulja
Lean
Boy?
with it, rock with it. Lean with it, rock with it. I was like, oh man, that Laffy Taffy. No. That was so
Someone
small.
calls you, you would like not answer the call just because you wanted to listen to the song.
No, or you had to shut it off real quick.
Yeah.
Can't have Laffy Taffy just playing in front of your mom.
She's like, what's Laffy Taffy?
And I'm like, I don't know either, Mom. I'm 10.
It's like, is that like saltwater taffy?
I love their candy. So good.
I like some saltwater taffy.
They're talking about thick people.
Thick people.
So no, but he does. They do everything. He's got planes. He's got a ton.
I know Virgin Records.
Virgin has businesses everywhere.
I didn't know that. Like I know.
No,
Virgin
dude, Richard
Airlines.
Branson is not fucking around.
I didn't think in terms of like billionaires he was like
because
that prominent.
I feel like that's why he's
super low key, which is cool.
He keeps it to himself. He's like, I'm just Richard.
Like,
fucking
dude,
Branson.
you know who would play him perfectly in a fucking biopic?
Who?
Matthew McConaughey.
I feel like Matthew McConaughey could like play a lot of people.
But like I feel like already like Matthew McConaughey would just he wouldn't even have to do much. They just add some wrinkles and like Richard Branson and a British accent.
Yeah, because he definitely that's something he hasn't been able to do good yet. Because they I guess they talked about that for like the Gentleman movie or whatever the fuck it was, and he was like, nah, dude, not
he's like, just maybe from America. And
yeah, he's like, I sell weed. I'm from America. I live in London.
I can see that though because he's got that like that Texas twang, so it must be difficult. Yeah, he's fucking. Even if he did like a British accent, I won't attempt it because
it's the first Guy Ritchie movie I've seen. Where like I just was. The Americans that they usually have like are very low key, and he's a big prominent character in that.
Yeah, but he's actually really good in it. I like that movie. You like it?
What's my favorite?
Not my favorite.
Guy Ritchie's just done too many good things, so I hold him very.
It's not nowhere near as good as Snatch, but
yeah, no shit, Joe. Nothing's as good as Snatch.
Have you seen his newest movie with Jason Statham?
Nobody cares.
Wrath of Man.
Nope.
That one actually looks pretty good.
I'm good.
All right, fair enough.
Not gonna watch it.
It'll all probably be better than Aladdin. So.
Oh, so I watched Space Jam.
The new one.
Yeah.
Was it dog shit?
It was the biggest piece of shit I've ever seen in my life.
I could have told you that.
I was so.
It was basically just one HBO reference after another.
I was so bummed out, and the biggest,
Warner Brothers, I mean.
the biggest bum out that I had was because they had a cool idea with like all the Warner Brothers universes in this serververse thing. It was a really cool idea. And I've seen LeBron James in movies where he's acted, and he's not a horrible actor. He is horrible.
I heard, yeah.
It's so corny. His family is so unbelievable. You know, it's not his family. When he lays in bed with his wife for a second and they're having a conversation, it is the most uncomfortable, fucking, just gut wrenching shit ever. He is obviously a very loyal husband in real life because he could not act his way out of a box to try to pretend like he loved this lady. Like she's like, you gotta help your son, and he's like. And he just looks over at her. And it's the funniest. And it's after he puts his fucking wave cap on, bro.
So
he puts his wave cap and his do-rag on. And then gets in the bed with his fake hair. And he's just like, you're right. Gotta help him. And I'm like, dude, I want to fucking jump. And me and Alex finished it. And it just got me so mad. So, like, the son makes his own video game. Like he doesn't like basketball as much, and that shit's corny as fuck too. When LeBron's like, if you want it, you gotta work. This isn't work. You're distracted. Get that Game Boy in the trash. And it's super uncomfortable. And so this kid's like, I don't want to go to basketball camp. I want to go to game design camp. And he's like, and LeBron's like, you gotta work. You're never gonna be good at basketball if you don't work. You have the talent. I know this. Now let's get to work. And I'm like, dude, I'm going to fucking kill myself.
Jesus Christ.
And then he gets in. And then, of course, the weirdest fucking supervillain of all time, Don Cheadle, pops up. And he just like,
Wait, Don Cheadle's like the bad guy?
Yeah.
I didn't know Don Cheadle was in it.
He's so weird. It's so weird. He's like, hey, what's up, Mr. James? You didn't like my advice? I'm Al G Rhythm. Algorithm.
Oh, clever.
It's no, dude. It gets so bad. And the worst part of the whole movie was, Rick and Morty.
They were in it, huh? Because they're on HBO Max.
And they just flew in, like, on the servers watching the basketball game, and they were like, no, not right now, Morty. And then he just flies. I was like, dude, fuck you. You've ruined this now. Like, I fucking was so angry.
Were you ready for, like, Rick to come in and just start fucking, like...
I was hoping, but then you realize, no, it's fucking Space Jam. You can't fucking swear. And so, no, but then the son gets placed on the other basketball team. LeBron has to play, or all the people that this face scan app got sucked into the serververse from the real world are watching this basketball game.
What the fuck is this movie? You're talking about space scanning? And...
Yo, dude, no. This
isn't, like, the other one was, like, not good, but at least it was a simple enough premise. This one, you're talking about basketball camp and fucking Don Cheadle.
No, I'm telling you, it was crazy. And then out of all of this, I got so excited because for some reason I was like, no way did they do this. Because like, so Bugs and all the Looney Tunes are like, no, we know a guy that could really help us. And then Daffy comes like down the tunnel. He's like, his hand is himself, Michael Jordan. And then he's coming out of the locker room. And I'm like, dude, this is actually this could turn this whole thing around if Michael Jordan just fucking comes out. I'm gonna bug out. It's Michael B. Jordan.
See, that's actually good.
It wasn't. I was so angry because then he's like, yo, what's going on? I was just like sitting here on the street, and then this duck fucking just kidnapped me into the back of his car. And I was like, yo, what is going on? And he's like, obviously I'm not supposed to be here. I'm just going to get like a seat out there and watch the game. LeBron, you're going to be great. It's going to be awesome. And he's like, dude, it's Michael B. Jordan. He's like, how would I know? Two people have the same name. I'm like,
that's actually kind of good.
No, dude, it wasn't.
I would have laughed.
No, so what he does though is the son gets like convinced by Don Cheadle, the fucking serververse king, to be like fucking like to build his code from his game and like update like other professional basketball players. So he steals like Diana Taurasi and Anthony Davis, and he fucking like melds them with like an animal though. And makes him into this crazy cool character. Like Diana Taurasi's like half a snake, and she's like mad fast and all slick and shit. And Anthony Davis is like this bird with his massive unibrow. and then they have Damian Lillard, who's Dame Time, but his nickname is Kronos because he can stop time. So in the middle of the game, like the Toon Squad is starting to come back, and they're like, "Get Kronos." And then Damian Lillard comes out and like taps a watch on his like gold arm, and it fucking like stops time, and he just runs past everybody and steals the ball from the Roadrunner. And LeBron's like, no.
This movie sounds like a big pile of shit, but I kind of want.
No, you have to watch it. You have to watch it because
I almost want to just.
But
like,
it's no, but
smoke
that
a lot of weed and watch
no,
it.
but that dude, but the acting is so harsh. It's so harsh that like when you do get to the funny like stupid parts, it's like I don't know if it's even like funny enough now because LeBron's just been so fucking whack. And it got me mad because it's like they had to have done takes and they were like, no, this is good.
Or they just did so many like fuck it, let's just go with that. Let's wrap it up.
Because it's so hard. It's so hard to watch sometimes because he literally is like when he's in this business meeting for the algorithm in the first place, like he doesn't know the algorithm is in the computer, but like the algorithm just sends an email to his agents and stuff. Oh, this is gonna be this idea, and he's listening to this pitch about him being digital and can be in any cartoon. He can be in Game of Thrones, and he's just like, I just think this idea was probably the worst one I've ever heard in my life. I just think you guys need to start off at the drawing board again.
LeBron said this?
Yeah, it's so wrenching to watch.
And he's really, I mean, I haven't seen him in a lot.
I'm telling you.
I remember I saw him in Trainwreck.
Yeah, no, he's funny.
He was actually pretty funny in that movie.
No, it was just really bad. But it's definitely watch it. Space Jam. Just watch it because it's like it's funny because it's Space Jam for a second.
Yeah, for a second.
And that's about it though.
What a piece of shit.
But yeah, dude, Michael B. Jordan, Don Cheadle.
That's actually kind of funny. But now, like that whole review, if I do watch it, I'm gonna be like, here it comes. So it's not gonna be as enjoyable.
Yeah, no, it's great though. It's stupid.
I feel like it's a kind of movie that'd be better enjoyed in like a movie theater where everybody can kind of like laugh at it.
No. I just watched it on the couch. It was funny.
Yeah.
It was funny to laugh at. I just kept looking at Alex and I was like, this is the biggest piece of shit I've ever seen. Alex is like, I just don't understand why they thought this was gonna be okay. And I was like, dude, have you seen the original Space Jam? I like Space Jam 1.
I mean, it's not good, but for nostalgia, it's good.
What do you mean? It's a good
not
movie.
Good. I've gone back and watched it. And
Michael Jordan's the man, dude. Are you kidding me?
There are plenty. Just because it's a kids movie doesn't mean it needs to be bad.
No, you can fuck. I want to fuck that bunny.
That was the one thing I heard they like.
Oh, well,
clothed up Lola Bunny in this movie.
Well, it wasn't just clothed up Lola Bunny. They closed it's just like it's fucking. It's 2021 now,
yeah.
And they upgrade the entire team. It's not just Lola. Like they're all in their old uniforms and stuff. And then like the server guy, like Don Cheadle's, like, we're gonna update the Toon Squad, and they all kind of they get more realistic. You know how like animated cartoons are now, where they're trying to make the animals look like Peter Rabbit. Mm-hmm. You seen when James Corden like voices? Yeah, they look like more like those like characters instead of like cartoons.
Gotcha.
Which is really weird for a second, to be honest with you.
I bet. You know what's kind of weird? We're more concerned with like putting more clothes on
bunnies,
computer bunnies, than fucking having like allowing female volleyball players to like not wear fucking bikinis and like shit like that. Did you hear about that?
Yeah,
in Norway?
you gotta make sure that bunny doesn't arouse anybody.
But these fucking no, we want if we're gonna be watching women's volleyball, they at least need to be in something scantily clad for us to enjoy it.
Oh wait, like they're making them less clothes?
No, so they're saying like basically this women's volleyball team wanted to wear just regular length shorts.
Yeah.
So I'm sure their behinds still look phenomenal.
Yeah.
But they're like, no, bikini bottoms are nothing, and they were gonna fine them like $7,000 for not wanting to wear bikini bottoms and wanting to wear like fucking spandex shorts.
Yeah, that's kind of tough.
Yeah. So like that's where our priorities are. Like, no, this fucking bunny cannot be turning on like grown ass men and little kids, but like this volleyball team, like no.
We're gonna take a quick break, guys.
Yeah, Eugene's got a text.
Yeah, I got a call about my child.
Oh.
Thanks, asshole.
We're back.
Nice. Finger guns. Joe, so cool. Boom, boom, boom. Shoot. So what you been watching, Joe? We talked about Space Jam. What you been watching?
Oh, I just...
Lovecraft Country.
Just started Lovecraft Country.
Yeah, what's that about, Joe? Tell us.
Man, it is a...
No, not too much, though. Just tell us.
Oh, it's like a sci-fi horror show.
Cool. See?
It takes place during segregation. Oh, and, okay. You got this group of people going out looking for this guy's dad.
What kind of people?
What do you mean? I think one of them was in the army.
No. You brought up segregation.
Yeah, you have like this black family.
What side of the coin?
And so obviously they're like experiencing a lot of like crazy shit.
Which
a lot
crazy
of racist shit.
But are they giving the racism?
They're on the receiving end of the racist shit.
That's what I wanted to
hear.
And
yeah, they're kind of like, I mean, I've seen a lot of stuff where
don't take that out of context. That's not what I wanted to hear. It's what I wanted him to say, so we all had context. Yeah, I wasn't excited about the hard times they've gone through. Right. Please don't do that. I can't stand it. I have to be like, yeah, okay. You have to everything. You got to be somewhere to be canceled.
True.
Okay. Yeah, canceled. I'm still gonna come to the garage with you two buffoons.
One of our 66 followers is gonna be like, nope, that's it.
Nah, I'm sending his name in to the NAACP. I swear to God, I almost confidently yelled AARP right there.
AARP?
Because I was just doing letters in my head, and I was like about to shout ARP, and I realized that is a different organization.
A little bit.
That is so fucking funny. I was so gonna confidently, dude. I am gonna call the AARP and let them know I am a fucking staunch supporter.
Like, your warranty's expired?
Nobody's gonna be like, okay, so how are you helping any kind of minorities? I'm fucking letting them know AARP can help them too.
Wait, Joe, did you say your warranty is expired?
What's AARP?
Exactly. He didn't even know.
The warranty for your body.
When he said that,
it's like old people insurance.
Yeah, like I said, warranty.
Shut the fuck up. Don't fucking try to claw your way back to fucking relevance.
I thought it was like, you know how in like credit card commercials,
it's not a big deal.
When they do the disclaimers at the end really fast, they're like, oh yeah, something. AARP.
Oh yeah, and call your ARP agent just in case.
Isn't that what it is?
Joe, just fine. Keep digging this fucking hole.
Okay, whatever. But anyway, so it is a show about that. And as they go on this journey to find this dude's dad, it starts getting, it's called Lovecraft Country. So you start seeing some kind of like crazy monsters and crazy stuff starts happening, and that's all. I've only watched an episode.
Dude, you got off the rails there for a bit. That was good.
But it's actually really enjoyable.
It's a really good show about segregation and people going through hard times, and then people are doing stuff. And then
there's monsters.
And then you see, because Lovecraft, and then boogaboo.
Yeah. Well, because it be Lovecraft. So.
I get it. No, we got it. You didn't say that, though. You just started saying there's booga monsters. Yeah,
booga monsters.
Yeah.
But overall, I like the first episode.
Nice.
I started the second episode.
I hate that you do that.
But Vivi came into the room, and there was a monster on TV, and she's like, no, Dad, turn it off. Scary. And I was like, fuck. So
Why was she out?
What do you mean?
Why is she out running around, playing around, telling people what to watch?
Wait, do you like not? Do you
She
like
was-
corral your children?
She was playing in her room.
Well, I usually don't watch shows like that until I know they're in bed.
Well, she was playing in her room last night while Yvette went to the store. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna watch Lovecraft Country.
Not a good time to start. So this is why you never finish shit, because you pick dumb
I know.
times.
Well, anyways, I was like, I'm gonna watch it, and everything
wait.
was fine. And then she comes out right when there's a monster on, like
I wait until everybody's in
the
bed.
screen, and she's like, "No, Dad." And
Yeah,
then
I don't-
was like,
I-
all right, fair enough.
I don't play those games. I wait until everybody's in
I'll
bed.
watch White Lotus. No, I'm just kidding.
I hate those dogs.
They're obnoxious.
I fucking hate them.
Always barking.
I hate them.
Always barking, leaving big shits out on the street.
What's the what's the movie? Have you ever seen Funny Games?
Yeah, I watched it with you.
Oh yeah, remember I killed that dog?
Yeah, you want to do that?
I don't want to, but
Oh.
it would solve a problem.
That was such a good movie. I remember.
It's a fucking good movie. It's
For
fucked
those of you who
up
haven't
though.
seen it, it is a very like extreme movie.
No, don't watch
Especially
it.
at the end.
Don't watch with your kids.
But I just remember like you were watching it at like midnight, and I had work the next morning, and I was like, "What's this?" I've never seen it before. I came back from the gym, and then I'm like, "All right, this looks interesting." I don't think I showered or anything, and I was just like, "Let me sit down with you for a minute." And then we watched like the whole movie for like 2 hours.
Yeah, it's a long movie.
And I couldn't sleep because I was so fucked up for the rest of the night.
It gets you jacked up, dude. It's an intense movie.
I won't spoil anything, but just that one scene, you know what I'm talking about, where like you're like, there's a beam of hope. You're like, they did it.
No.
And then something happens, and you're like, what the fuck?
No, that movie builds
Breaks the fourth wall.
That
and-
movie builds everything up for you to think that you have some kind of inkling of a chance of redemption, and then that redemption is snatched.
Yeah, dude. And
And
it's
then
just
they
so
just
uncomfortable.
and then they just look at you and they're like, "Yeah, enjoy the rest of the 30 minutes you still have, fucking weirdo." No, it's a tense movie. It's really good. What's his name? What the fuck? I love the guy that plays the father. He's in fucking Hateful Eight.
Yeah, fucking. I always mix up.
Oswald. That's his name, Hateful Eight. I told you. I fucking told you. Now you keep it going. Don't worry.
I got
You're not
this.
cutting anything. You got this, you little piece of shit.
All right. So well,
Joe, what did you think of that Fear Street movie?
What was that? Oh, Fear Street.
Yeah.
I didn't mind it that much. I don't think it was the best horror movie or even a good horror movie, but I enjoyed it. I know you weren't a fan though, right?
No, I think that was one of the most garbage movies I've seen this year. Or
It was.
in the past
I
5
mean,
years.
I guess like for me, I'm just such a big horror movie fan that even like I'm just used to most horror movies being dog shit. Like it's very rare you get a good horror movie that's not like super cliche and.
That's exactly what this was. We were just talking about.
Well, I'm saying like this one is super cliche, but I'm saying it's so rare that you do get a horror movie that's like fresh. So I don't typically expect something good when I watch a horror movie.
Right, but I think there's a fair medium in between complete cliche and like copying a bunch of other movies and then coming up with something that's kind of been done before but your own original take on it. Like,
True.
This seemed like a mashup of every element of other scary movies, but there's no originality and it all didn't really flow. And there's just like a lot of shit that's just like that doesn't make sense.
Sounded like it was a piece of shit, Joe.
It really was.
All right, fair
What a
enough.
waste of your
No one
time.
has to watch it. Damn.
I'm never gonna watch
I mean, there's 2 more you guys don't have to watch.
I
now,
can't
so.
wait to get home and not watch that.
It's true.
Rather watch Entourage.
You can watch Entourage.
Watch anything I want.
You can watch The Tomorrow War on Amazon Prime. Have you watched that yet?
I did. I told you about it.
I forgot. You said you liked it, right?
Yeah.
I gotta check that out. I watched Quiet Place 2 recently. That was definitely really good.
Good.
Did you, either of you watch that Tom Clancy movie that just came out like a month ago on Amazon Prime? I think it was
Michael
like
B. Jordan?
Yep.
What's it called? I didn't watch it, but I think I know what you're talking about. I just didn't-
You do. You know what you're talking about.
It's pretty garbage.
Oh, that-
also, I mean,
Yeah.
it's a good action movie, but it feels like Fast and the Furious, where the Tom Clancy show on Amazon with John Krasinski, way better.
What's that called? Jack Reacher
Yeah, Jack Ryan.
or Jack Ryan?
Yeah, that's really good, and it's very like kind of true to the old school Tom Clancy books, where the Michael B. Jordan movie is just like the new Fast and the Furious has
Action.
Yeah, but and it's not really like true to the story or like the franchise.
Is the overall message in that movie family can overcome anything? I mean, I could have just assumed, but I haven't seen the new Fast and Furious movie. But from the amount of fucking family memes I've been seeing,
What do you mean, dude? It fucking.
like it's fucking like I'm just like, what the fuck happens in this movie?
What do you mean? You know what happens?
Like, does he get shot and then like, he's like, no, I got family, and he just fucking
Oh, dude.
recovers?
He takes a bullet straight to the neck, and then they all get around him, and they all fucking kind of put their hands on him, and they're like family, and it comes out of his body.
Fuck, you're lying.
And then his body just heals up like the Wolverine.
Yeah,
I saw this meme
No,
recently.
but like this heart, like of like kind of like smoke, like kind of comes out of it once it's fully healed, and it bursts, and it says family.
Damn.
I
gotta watch this now.
It's so fucking real.
I saw this meme
Dude,
recently.
Tinkerbell has like a tattoo on her neck, and she comes out and sprinkles fairy
fuck is
dust on
Tinkerbell?
Dom, and she's like family, but she says it in Spanish, familia.
Familia.
Because like, I mean,
Dom Treadwell's like, I don't know what that means, but
he's been with Letty for like 30 years, and he doesn't know what familia means. Get the fuck out of here. Oh my god, what, dude? Just like should have stopped at Tokyo Drift.
they should have just stopped at the first one.
No, the second one's
You
great.
know what? Never mind,
second
because
one's
we
good.
never would have got that song. Dun, 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 dun. You know what I'm talking about?
Why not if you know? Get in Tokyo, coming to ya. Bees, bees. No, don't shout like that. That's not what happens. It's a teriyaki, boys. It's a place to be. Some VIP.
Well, someone was a much bigger fan than I am.
Dangling.
Me and my friends
I
used to-
used to bang that song in my Dodge Neon when I'd come out from my high school.
When me and
Are
my-
you kidding me? I thought I was part of that, dude. I took Tokyo drifted all about that student parking lot.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah,
My
in the
friends could not
snow,
Tokyo drift.
bro. I fucking dude. I Tokyo drift the shit out of that.
E-brake and fucking.
I was like, yo, Lil Bow Wow ain't got shit on me. Ugly ass car.
When
No,
you-
Tokyo Drift's a good one too. Like the first three are good.
When they were about racing.
Yeah, the first three are good. I just said that.
Yeah.
And then at the end, they give you a glimpse into thinking it might be a great fourth movie because like Dom Toretto's in the fucking like in the parking lot with like the young kid Sam Worthington. He's like, yeah, what's up? Yeah, I'm still alive. I still love cars that go fast.
And family.
No, he doesn't bring up family as much. And
Surprised.
then the fourth one happened, and I was like, oh, I see where they're going. They're gonna go to space soon. I'm good.
Well, I will say, watch the fifth one. The fifth one, if you just like,
It's a piece of shit.
no, the fifth one's actually good. It's just
Isn't
like
that one with like
an
fucking?
action
Isn't that when he
movie.
dies?
Who?
That's when Paul Walker dies, right? He drives off into the sunset to the
No,
left.
that's more like 7.
Yeah, that's later
7
on.
or 8.
See what I'm saying?
5 is the one
I
where-
don't want to have to do that kind of math.
5 is where they go to like Rio and steal the bank
The
vault.
vault,
Yeah,
and they're
that's the
driving.
first
They're
one with
driving
the
down the
rock.
street with a fucking bank vault chained up to a car.
That's
Okay.
when they jumped. Well, no, 4 they jumped the shark because they did that. Like they stole the fucking oil tanker
Yeah.
on the cliff in 4. That one was kind of like jumping the shark there, but then 5.
But no,
was
5
trying
is
to
actually
over-
well done. Like to where I was like, this is actually like a good action movie.
Oh my god, no! So I like.
That's when it became more about an action movie rather than a racing movie,
Yeah.
which
See-
is where it fell off in that
See,
sense.
I liked it. See, Fast 1 is obviously dank. 2 is filthy, dude. The amount of ill cars you see in 2, and Tyrese and Paul Walker. I'm sorry, but like, if you don't like the second movie solely because of him, when he's fucking like he's like he says something to Paul Walker, and Paul Walker's white ass is like, cut it, and I'm like, yo, this is the greatest like shit I've ever seen in my life.
Dude, when they get fight at the demolition derby
Oh
out
my
in the
God.
desert, and they're just
Yeah.
like rolling around, like that was, I don't know, that was a lot better than stealing a bank vault.
Yeah, dude. No, like the 2 is sick. I love 2. They gotta work for fucking scumbag who's the villain in Pitch Black. Remember, Mr. Johns in Pitch Black. You ever seen Pitch Black?
Oh, the guy with the-
You never seen Pitch Black? Okay, Pitch Black
yeah,
is
not
the
so much.
shut the fuck up. Pitch Black is the prequel to Chronicles of Riddick. You never seen Chronicles of Riddick?
It's got Vin Diesel in it.
Those are really good movies.
I thought it was okay.
Nobody cares about your opinion. You fucking think so many dumb things are good and so many
So
good
do you.
things are bad. No. So Pitch Black is a filthy ass movie. It's about this guy. He's like a fucking. They made a video game for Xbox, the original Xbox. It's called Chronicles of Riddick: Escape from Butcher Bay. Butcher Bay is like the hardest, like Max 5 prison in like the galaxy, and and Richard B. Riddick is this humanoid. Like he's fucking Vin Diesel, but he's like a man from this planet called Furia, and like Furians are crazy ass warriors. This guy got in that prison so long that he like, gets like an operation on his eyes, so he can see in the dark. Because he's like in Butcher Bay, and you're in the dark the entire time. So he has this crazy doctor that's in the prison with him do this surgical shine job on his eyeballs, and so this fucker can like see in the dark. And then he gets caught after he escapes Butcher Bay, which is supposed to be on. You can't break out of it. And he gets caught by this scumbag bounty hunter, Mr. Johns. And that's the beginning of Pitch Black. He's on this like public transport vessel to some new like planet that's just been terraformed, but he's like on it to go back to prison, and it crashes, and then it's fucking
Chaos
this
ensues.
fucking planet where like they have one fucking like solar eclipse for like, but it lasts for like 7 days or like 3 days or some shit. But all these crazy like nightmarish fucking like monsters come out the ground on this like 3 days, and they kill everything on the planet.
They only
And
come
the
out at
only
night.
person who can see in the dark is Richard B. Riddick.
AKA Vin Diesel.
And he fucking. It's such a fucking. It's an ill ass movie, and then that leads into the Chronicles of Riddick because he like escapes and goes into hiding and all this dog shit.
I thought it was alright.
Yeah, good movies, man. It's good Vin Diesel stuff. He fucking like fucks around and cuts open people with knives. He's got these banging ass fucking curled blades that wrap around his knuckles. And he
The only
fucking,
part I thought
like,
was cool was when he fucking twist his arms back to get out of the pipe. when
Yo,
he's
you know
handcuffed.
he did that too. Like he did that during
Really?
the filming.
That's
Yeah,
fucking tough.
fucking dislocates both his shoulders. He said it was the most
Jesus.
painful thing he'd ever done in his life.
Yeah. You know what else is painful? The Pacifier. It's the only fucking Vin Diesel movie I remember.
Yeah. Wait, so if you don't even remember these movies, how can you shit on? Pitch Black was a really good one.
I think because I watched Pitch Black back when it was on VHS
That's in 2000.
as a kid.
2000.
Yeah,
That's
it's an
why.
old movie.
It's an old sci-fi.
Did you guys like the Triple X films?
I like
Yeah.
the first one.
Yeah, the first one's awesome. Ice Cube shouldn't have been in the second. And then I haven't seen... Dude, it's funny
This is the
because
third
his
one?
one-liners are ridiculous on that train. But like, yo, fucking Ice Cube. He fucking's too much. But then I never saw The Return of Xander Cage. I
never
feel
saw
like I
that
should
one.
have. It's the third.
I didn't know that.
I didn't even know there was a third one. Yeah.
Yeah, that exists. He comes back. He does more flips.
Of course they did.
He does more dirt bike things. I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it. I just saw a trailer. I was like, yo, fucking, are you kidding me, dude?
The first one was pretty good. I remember seeing it as a kid in the
Xander Cage,
theaters.
bro. Dude, the first one's awesome because Samuel L. Jackson's like, do you want to do something for your country?
I forgot he was in that.
Or do you think that I'm a shady motherfucker? I'm probably both.
It's like almost like he was like prepping for his role in Shield as Nick Shield.
I think he's shadier in Triple X, man.
Oh yeah, he is.
Because he's really not even like any official. He's just like, nah, I just want to watch the world burn. And I
Doesn't
got
he-
a scar on
doesn't
my
he have
face.
He has a fucked up eye in that movie too.
It's all melted. Half his face like a melted.
Yeah, he's like, how'd you get that on your face?
Yo,
Serving my country.
And that's so crazy because the bitch in that he ends up like fucking. She
Russian
ended
girl?
up marrying Anthony Bourdain.
Really?
Yeah, they were married when he committed suicide.
Damn.
Yeah.
Did you watch that new Anthony Bourdain documentary? Was it called Boundaries or something like that? I was never like. I mean, I knew Anthony Bourdain. I knew of him, but
Oh,
like,
I looked, dude. I read his book religiously when I first started
I
cooking
remember
in
you were a big
restaurants.
fan. You used to watch the show all the time.
Yeah, No Reservations. The book was phenomenal, and then the show was great.
But-
He was just an honest dude. He was an honest, cool guy, and he like lived a life that a lot of like kids that I knew growing up lived. Like he started working in restaurants and like kind of self-taught himself while being also a fucking crazy drug addict,
Right.
and like figuring his way out through the world. And then he went to some of the greatest like fucking like restaurants and worked as like chef in some of the greatest places alive. Like guy built him, and then he became a fucking beard like award-winning chef. Like the guy was a stud.
I didn't know like high-end chefing was like such like a rock star lifestyle.
Dude, those
Like
guys are
Matty
fucking. Those guys are
Matty
nuts.
Mattinson, like-
Those guys are nuts. They all. I tell this to every single person that's ever worked in a good restaurant. Every single like major head chef that you've ever met has fucking uncontrollable vices. Vices that you could never even imagine because that job it requires so much out of your fucking life. Like that's why people are like, oh, you want to own your own. Dude, owning or running your own restaurant is one of the hardest shit to do in the world. Those guys are nonstop all the time.
I think construction workers and kitchen workers have like, in my personal experience, like with friends and stuff, they have the highest amount of like drug abusers. Like every kitchen,
To
like,
be able
there's
to-
tweakers in the back.
to
that
be
have,
able
like,
to
been
do
up for
that-
3 days working. Yeah.
To be able to do that shit continuously all the time, nonstop as a full-time gig, it's a job that very few people can do. And I do know people that like can and have, but for the vast majority, it's something people need something, and that something becomes so habitually like fucking abused because they have to, or they're not going to work. They're just not. It's not. You don't get to sit there and like, no, I just don't. I don't see it. Like I've told you stories about that crazy Italian guy fucking at Osteria La Civetta, dude, in fucking Falmouth. Like, guy he's the fucking max. He's the best chef ever. Guy's hammering all kinds of shit just to stay alive, just to stay awake.
Just to feel alive.
Because they're cooking like nonstop, like crazy people, in front of these hot ass stoves for like hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours, and then they get like a quick little break. They sleep during the day and they come back and do it all again every day. Same with construction guys. You're out there doing the same shit every day in the hot sun, physical manual labor. Yeah, dude.
See, I used to do a construction job. Fucking, it was tough, dude.
Yeah.
But I used to like
imagine doing that for 30 years.
I can't.
Exactly.
I used to do it. I did it for 3 summers,
Yeah. Fuck
and
you.
that was enough for me to be like, I'll never do fucking blue collar work again.
Fuck you. 3 summers. Yeah, 3 summers. I was like, I'm exhausted.
Well, before then, I worked for the groundskeeping crew at my local golf course.
Okay.
For 4 summers.
Cool, dude. Not the same.
Yeah, went from cutting grass to like fixing
No,
bricks.
okay. Fucking, it wasn't me on top of one of the fucking. I was like the grunt, so I was out there with the push mower
Yeah, I'm fixing
and the
divots.
fucking weed whackers.
Okay, but that has wheels and shit. You're not carrying like bricks and concrete
True.
like across.
But when I did
construction
work
sites.
for my town's highway department, that was when I was fucking like taking a fucking jack. You know how hard it is to fucking jackhammer?
It's not easy, Joe.
It is fucking difficult.
Yeah, good job, Joe.
Yeah.
3 summers of that, baby.
3 summers of jackhammering.
Yeah, like a month and a half, 2 months even sometimes. Just hard
Fucking,
working.
it was like just 3 months.
I get home, not the lemonade tonight, Sheila. Something stronger.
Well, I was younger, so there's no lemonade.
What?
I don't know.
You say there's no lemonade because you were younger?
Like alcoholic lemonade.
No, I know. I was saying no lemonade. I was saying something stronger.
Yeah.
Yeah, I fucked that up. All right.
Good job. Okay.
Thank you. But I will say, when I did
I was working so hard down at the quarry, I forgot what lemonade was.
when I did work for a kitchen at a retirement home and I was a cook.
Oh my God! All these stories are not in comparison to people that have drug.
that was
blandest kitchen ever.
I have drug addictions because I have to slab out this retired people's rice pudding on the fucking trays. Oh my
they
God!
actually had me in there. Like, there's nothing more frustrating when you spend all day making these fucking pulled pork sliders, and then 17 of them like, no, we want grilled cheeses now. So then you got to whip up. There was one time I dropped a grilled cheese on the ground.
You gotta whip up.
Yo, grilled
Dude,
cheese.
this guy, you are just like.
Yo, that is the hardest of the hardest job I've ever
try-
heard.
Like, also, while you're cooking this grilled cheese while you're serving like 30 residents, so you're trying to serve food.
Grilled cheese.
You fucking say that, but you only got one pan that can fit like one grilled cheese at a time. You got to make 17 of them. I dropped one and I was like, "Fuck it, Bill's getting a fucking dirty grilled cheese."
Yo, this does not sound like a retirement home. It sounds like your town where scumbags and they all just put people in this one.
Oh no,
house.
it was an awful retirement home. It was such a shady place. I hated going there. It just smelled of piss and death.
That's what retirement homes
awful,
smell like
man.
usually.
Yeah, it was bad, but I can definitely, if I was like older, like I was my age now, and I kept working there, I would definitely be a drug addict.
He went straight for it.
Like, I would.
He didn't say I would be an alcoholic or anything. No, I would be a
like,
habitual
alcohol wouldn't
drug
be enough.
user.
Like, I would have needed like crack cocaine. To
I would be working at this retirement home while shooting up massive amounts of heroin.
You'd probably just be stealing it from the old people.
Yeah, for real.
Sure, I'd be like, "What do you got, Mr. O'Reilly? Was that OxyContin?
I'll give you an extra grilled cheese if you give me an Adderall.
Give me your pill."
Give me a pill. That's...
Put it in your mouth, but don't swallow it, and spit it out in this cup for me.
My mom used to work there too. My mom was in charge of the med cart, so I would have had prime access. I've been like, "Mom, hook it up."
Your mom would wonder, no, I need to get you out of here.
Like, "No, that's your second one today."
Yo, you're looking around so nervous after you said that sentence.
My mom's over here like, "I never gave my son drugs." God damn it.
Oh my God, you're
The
fucking...
most my mom ever did was she bought me alcohol my senior year. So her plan was like, all right, this fucker wants to go out and get blackface drunk in his high school parties.
No. We're gonna stop. We're gonna turn that around. We're gonna turn that around. We're gonna start that again. Okay, so what I just heard was your mom bought you alcohol your senior year because she was like, I know this kid's gonna go out there and try to get blackface drunk.
Did I say blackface?
Dude, you said it so confidently
Sorry,
too.
blackout drunk.
That was the
Blackout.
funniest crap I've ever heard. My mom knew that I was fiending to try to get out there.
I
and
never
get
got blackface drunk.
What the fuck?
You're just so drunk, you just put on blackface. Just
Yeah,
for the fun
like
of it.
that's when like you're inner like no, fucking I would get stupid in high school. So my mom's way to combat
apparently.
that, she'd be like, all right, tell me what you want, and I'll get you like a 6-pack of it.
Oh, these kids out here getting all blackface. That shit's so...
I can't have my son out there drinking and getting blackface.
Yo, I can't believe like when he said, because at first I was waiting for him to correct himself and laugh, and I was like, is that fucking thing in New York, dude? People go out and they get...
Bro, I got so hammered, I was fucking black-faced.
They get so hammered, they're just like, dude, let's take this to the limit.
Dude, I want to be surprised. My my hometown, great little place, fucking definitely small town, small minded. There was times when I'd be working with people. I remember one time I made like a comment, and then one of the guys I worked with was like, "Oh yeah, that's right, you like the blacks, huh, Joe?" And I was like,
Whoa,
"Yeah, dude, it was bad.
Oh my God.
Fuck you, Kenny." There was one time too. He was. I think I gave him a statistic. I'm like, "Well, do you know like white people?" Because he said something about like black people being, you know, responsible for a lot of crime in the country. I was like, "Do you know that?" You know, predominantly in prison, it's more white people. And he's like, "Where'd you learn that? Your fucking F-word college, Faggot.
Oh.
Your fancy F-word college, your fancy faggot college." And I was like,
You're so funny. This guy's piddle fitting around. Oh my God. I'll just say it. I'll say it. You know which word it is.
there was one time we were all sitting around the table because that's all we used to do is we'd sit around the table before we had to go like do a job. All the other guys would smoke
What
cigarettes.
kind of table were you? The fucking King Arthur? What the
No,
fuck?
and so we had like this.
I'm gonna fuck people
We
up.
had
dude.
this garage, and
I'm gonna fuck people up in a minute.
it was a real like I remember when OSHA used to come like once a summer and like show us the OSHA videos. We'd have to hide like the fucking ashtray, the bucket ashtray of cigarettes. Yeah, I'll never forget. I remember one time we were going around the table and they were like, "Well, what would you do if you had a gay son?" And I'll never forget one of the guys was like, "I'd disown the motherfucker," and I was like, "You guys are fucking." Whenever they'd see a good-looking girl, they'd be like, "Oh, that's good eating, boy."
Okay.
Like, dude, this town is ruthless, man.
Okay. That's most old fucking weird men, but yeah. I don't want to hear the rest of your fucking hillbilly stories, though.
Yeah.
Like, that's good eating. Fucking weirdo. Old men, okay. I think they're more creative than that. I'm an eater. What's wrong with you?
No, that's how he talked.
It's good eating, boy. Ew. Ew. Oh, my God.
So, Joe, you got food poisoning?
I think I did. I don't know if it's food poisoning, COVID, or fucking what it is. Hopefully food poisoning, but I ate some Chick-fil-A on Wednesday or Thursday morning, and maybe like the fucking anti-LGBTQ-ness of that transferred into my body and made me sick. Because Thursday night I felt like shit, and then woke up Friday feeling even more like shit, and was gonna call into work, and then we already have one guy that's out, and just as I'm about to send my email to be like, hey, I'm calling out, this other girl calls out. So then I was the only one available that day.
Joe, you just got bit right in the ass, being all lazy.
So then I had to fucking stay at work the whole day yesterday.
No, Joe.
Running to the toilet every like 20 minutes.
It sucks. Don't eat scumbag food anymore.
Don't eat Chick-fil-A. And I usually don't even like Chick-fil-A. Yvette likes it. She's the one who always goes. And then she'll be like, do you want something? I'll be like,
we're blaming people now. That's good.
I do. I always tell her, like, I don't like Chick-fil-A. Like, I'll eat it if you get it, but like, I don't like it.
I hate that. I hate when people say ignorant.
Like, all right, I won't say I don't like it. I think it's way overrated. Like, I would never go out of my way to
If you're
be
gonna
like,
go and get it, I'll eat some.
Yeah.
But I don't like it. No, that's you just are lazy and can't be.
no, I just like that would never be my first choice. Like, I'd rather go to McDonald's than Chick-fil-A.
I don't like Chick-fil-A, but if you do drive there,
To be honest, I'd rather go to In-N-Out.
I could have some chicken minis.
The chicken minis aren't even that good.
The only reason I know those exist is because I hear about it all like from everybody that like posts video about how great the Chick-fil-A.
Oh, you heard about like Giannis fucking whatever his last name is, ate like 50 of them?
Well, yeah, dude, he has a reason to do that. That shit was funny. Yeah. That shit was funny. I'll give him all the credit in the world.
Dude.
Not 49, not 51, 50 chicken minis.
Dude, that guy's fucking awesome. That like I won't watch basketball again probably, but like this championship, I was like, you know what? Basketball's not like this is actually cool. If it could be like this.
No, it was a cool story. I was glad for him.
Yeah.
And I was glad Chris Paul didn't win. It made me so happy. Damn. I fucking hate that guy.
Weren't you even saying too? Like I thought you said like you were kind of glad he's finally getting his shot.
I was glad he was getting a shot. I'm glad he's
getting a shot.
No, because he got to the
finals.
finals.
I want to fucking win.
Because that's the first time he got to the finals. No, I don't want him to win. I think he's a whiny fuck.
I think most basketball players are.
He's a first ballot Hall of Famer. Yes, see, they're not though. That's why everybody likes Giannis because he's not a whiny.
Well, he's fucking awesome. Him fucking like what's that guy from the Hawks? Trae Young.
Trae Young, yeah.
That dude's fucking awesome.
But no, Chris Paul, dude, he just like he's not everybody's cup of tea for a reason. Like he is amazing. He's gonna go to the Hall of Fame, first ballot. He's one of the best point guards that's ever lived. But he is a whiny bitch. Like he talked about it and like he's talked about it on multiple occasions. Like this referee, I have the worst record with this referee of all time. Like 15-6 has gone against me when every time he referees. And at the beginning of the last finals game, he went over and started talking to him, and you could tell he was kind of talking to him about that. And I was like, dude, just play the fucking game, you little bitch. Maybe that's why you fucking lose when this guy refs your games, because you're thinking about him fucking making calls on you. Just don't flop, you little bitch. And they just didn't play well enough. Like they're two best players. Like Chris Paul actually had a pretty good game, but Devin Booker didn't show up. DeAndre Ayton didn't look like he wanted to be there. He looked like the moment got too big. He's young and you could tell. And Giannis Antetokounmpo fucking just was like, yo, guess what? I'm going to fucking take over this whole fucking shit. I'm just going to yam on everybody. And he did. He just yammed on everybody. And Chris Middleton, it was just really cool because him and Chris Middleton had been there for 8 years together. They got drafted the same year. And it was really cool, like, after the game, like when they were doing the interviews, that he was like, Chris, come here. It's 8 years of this, brother. And they just, like, fell into each other's arms. And we're just like,
that's fucking awesome.
It was just a cool fucking thing.
So much more likable.
Because there's so many people telling him to leave Milwaukee. Like, you need to leave because you need to find a team that you can actually build and, like, win. And he was like, when he re-signed his contract, he was like, no, like, these people put faith in me. They drafted me when nobody wanted me.
That's fucking
awesome. And I want to see what we can do here.
And even if you went to another team, like I'm not saying like obviously like you don't have to stick around, but like this whole like just fucking like let's all just fucking go here. Yeah, this whole like a bandwagon super teams. Like
it was just really cool that he stayed and they built something around him.
And now look at it.
And they were crapping on the coach at the beginning of the series because they went down 0-2. And they were like, he's not making any adjustments. They're pieces of crap. Like I don't understand what they're doing. And then they just went apeshit and won 4 straight.
And weren't they 0-2 in like what was it, the first playoff series or the
against the Nets?
The Nets, yeah.
Fuck the Nets. I was so glad they didn't win.
Was that's Harden and Kevin Durant? Yeah, fuck those guys.
Kyrie.
That's another fucking like superstar team.
And Kyrie?
Yeah, fuck that.
Yeah, I was so glad when they like
so stupid
got beat on. I was pumped.
Yeah, I mean that's why like I used to be like a pretty big NBA fan and like
No, now everybody just goes wherever they want.
It's just so dumb and like fake, and I don't
There's
know.
there's like 4 teams every year that have a legitimate shot at winning, and then everybody else you literally pretty much don't have a
I was
chance.
stoked when the Raptors were won it like a couple years ago.
Kawhi.
That was
yeah,
awesome.
Yeah, but then he bailed and
and
went
then
and
he
made a
bailed.
super team
and now
in
they're
LA.
like one of the worst teams, right?
Oh no, I don't think Kawhi's gonna be back next year. I think Kawhi's gone. I'm dead
Already?
serious.
Damn.
No, I think Kawhi's gone. I do
Like
not
retiring or just like
No, he's not gonna play for LA. I think he's
okay.
gonna leave. I think he's gonna. To be honest with you, I'm afraid he's gonna go to Golden State. So if they're all healthy, it'll be Kawhi, Steph, and Clay.
It's just gonna be fucking raining threes.
It's raining threes and playing claw defense. Big hands.
Damn. But
Yeah, Joe. Big man. Yeah, Yankees suck dick.
yeah, I don't watch baseball, so I'll leave you to talk about it.
I'm not gonna talk about it. We win. We win. You lose.
No, fair enough.
Yeah, Panthers suck.
Well, I was gonna say I did hear about that thing where what's the pitcher's name who's like fucking lighting the world on fire right now? He was like in the home run derby.
Oh, Ohtani?
Is that his name?
Yeah, Shohei Ohtani.
He's like the big deal right now.
He's
And
the man.
Stephen A. Smith was like, we can't have someone speaking Japanese.
Oh yeah, no, that's not what he said. What he said was, it's just hard for baseball to have themselves the best player in the league need a goddamn interpreter.
Yeah.
Can't even understand you. I mean, you say all this here, and I don't know. How is he gonna get popular? Where's Mike Trout? It's like Mike Trout don't talk either. He knows English, he just don't talk.
It's like, well, it's getting really tough to look at your fucking hairline.
Yo, Shohei Ohtani's the man. I'll give Stephen A. credit though. He apologized literally the next day.
He did, but like I don't know. I've said it before.
Disney didn't make him do shit. They didn't fine him. He just fucking went out and was
Which
like,
is cool.
"Yo, I
I'm
fucked
surprised
up."
they weren't like whoa.
Because Stephen A. Smith, bro. After all, dude, that guy
Gave him the Gina Carano treatment.
Yeah, she was pepper. But yeah, no, it was good. Shohei Ohtani's the man. Yeah, we got to wrap it up. But next week we're gonna talk about so many cool things because Joe's back. He's back and ready for action. He's gonna be jujitsuing all over this place. He's gonna be wrestle. But have a good week. Again, Instagram, there's a link tree. Fucking do it. Link tree it up. YouTube, subscribe. Have a good one. Thanks, Joe.
You too, buddy.
Big wing.
You couldn't see it, but I winked.
Fuck you.
Hey, guys and girls. If you took the time to check us out today, make sure to check out all future episodes by following us on Instagram, where you can also find our link tree in our bio, where you'll be directed to our Spotify and YouTube page.
Oh, man, I love how amazing you just did that. That was incredible. You'll be directed right to our page. And, again, this is Dicks in Your Life. Thanks for watching. You heard all of the shenanigans he was just talking about. We're on Spotify, YouTube. You can subscribe on our page. It's Dicks in Your Life. You shouldn't have to search that long. There's not too many. And it's Dicks with an X.
Also, don't misspell it on Google.
You can listen to him interrupt me with dumb anecdotes for the rest of the time. Have a good one, guys.
Peace out.
You shut the fuck up.